Very good, nice. So already given the answers from the particular person. Yes, having any doubts, just keep the message here. Okay, having any doubt, just keep the message in chat box. Yes, correct. Transformation based only. Freedom, correct only. Okay. Yes, Lokit, good evening. Correct only. So you can proceed with that. That's correct only, the transformation and all. And Chinnu, yes, correct answer. Yeah, okay, fine. We will start the session for today. Okay, welcome to the day 4 session. Hope my voice is audible, right? Yeah, remaining things we will discuss you later. Whether my voice is audible or not, please check with that voice. Yeah, fine, thank you. So just start the session about the basic theory, then later you can see the practical session for it. Hope all people have already installed Power BI. So I will tell you very clearly one by one, step by step. Try to understand. Having any doubt, keep the message in chat box. Definitely I will see the messages in a chat box what I'm saying. Okay, and today day 4 we are discussing about the Power BI based sorting, filtering formulas and functions. Before going to that, yesterday we have completed the basic information about the Power BI, and after completion of that we will continue the session. Then later we can go through with this particular today's session what we are going through with the sorting, filtering and formulas and functions. So before starting for today class, so yesterday what we have discussed, so now we will see that particular thing. So I will show you that particular part. So yesterday we have discussed about the first one will be how the Power BI want to open. So we have to open the Power BI like this, and after opening that one, if you want to create anything, you have to click on the blank report, right? So you have to go through with the blank report and you have to start your process. So having any doubt also, I will show you the process again. You can see here. So first we have to download the dataset, right? So try to download the dataset from the online. If any person is following, just go through with that. So here I am opening the Kaggle website. Here you have to download any type of database here. Okay, so here I am trying to download my database, and before that you have to sign in. So now I want to download the data set. Again, I'm just showing the part because yesterday I got one message, some person having the problem with the execution part and all. That's why he said I'm not getting some time like that. That's why I'm just repeating the small part. So here I just went to the Kaggle website. Here I'm typing one particular name, that is about Kevin Cook is something. You can take any type of the database, that is not a matter. I'm taking this particular database. Then after that I'm downloading my database. So after downloading the database, so I want to extract this particular database what I'm having with me now. So I'm extracting this database. Then now I want to open the Power BI. How to open the Power BI we have seen already. Simple thing, you have to go installation. After completion, go to the Windows search bar, then type Power BI, then it will open like this. Now what I want to do, I want to create the blank report. Just click on the blank report. Then after that you will get the blank report like that. So here go to the get data, and here you are having the option with the Excel sheet option, and go to the location where you downloaded exactly. I downloaded in archive folder of downloads, and select your Excel sheet. Here you have to understand one thing. Whenever you're uploading the data in get data, it's showing so many of the options. Which type of database you are selecting, based on that you have to select. You're having the Excel sheet, but maybe you are trying to upload the CSV file is not possible, and you are having the CSV file, you are selecting the Excel sheet means is not possible. You are having the .txt file and you want to upload that file means you have to select the option in get data with .txt file. Then only it can upload into your Power Software tool of the Power BI. That's why you have to select very properly. So I have selected my Excel sheet of Kevin Cookies from the downloads, and later I'm having the second step with the transform, and I want to click on the transform. Then after completion of the transform, you have to do some modification. Transformation is nothing but if you need any filterings, and if you need any sort outs, anything, and repetition thing you want to remove anything, you can remove. After completion, then click on the close and apply. You have to click on the close and apply. So after completion of that, click on close and apply only, I can see my data set in right side part. You can see I am moving the cursor. So in this particular area, right side of the this Power BI only you can see. But before going to that, you can see it showing it as a loading of your data. Okay, so now you can see previously I don't have any data. Now in right side of the corner I'm having the new data option. Okay, so that purpose here you can see. Okay, here you can see the new data. Then you can click on the new data, and here you can see you're having the attributes what you're having. Now what you want to do, now you have to do the graphical representations with your particular data. So that's why what I'm doing means here I want to select the cost wise. I'm selecting the cost here. Based on the cost wise, I need the profit. Cost based, I need the profit. That's why I selected cost versus profit. So here I got some graphical representation. So this graphical representation is okay with a bar graph, that's okay, fine. Otherwise I can take any type of further graphical representation. So here I have selected the donut option. So if you are okay with the pie chart, you can go. Otherwise, if you want to go through with the gauge also, you can go. Which type of the option you have selected, then you can go. I am thinking if you want to go back, you can use Control Z. Otherwise, we're having many of the options. Upside you can see. Upside it's showing it as some particular option, right? So it's showing some particular option. Here you can see upside it's showing some particular option with arrows. Here you can see some particular arrows, right? So Control Z you can use, otherwise you can use that particular symbols. So now I completed my first graph. If I completed my first graph, here you can see this particular graph. What is the heading of this particular graph? Sum of the cost of some profit. I don't need like that. I just want to do the formatting of the visualization to my graphical representations. That's why if you want to do any making changes for your particular graph what you have uploaded, so for that first you have to select your graph properly. Now you can see previously is not selected. This is the dashboard. In that you have completed already one particular graph, but here you not selected. Then the visualizations will come for the purpose of this particular dashboard report. Entire dashboard report it may changes. So, but if you need some making changes for your graphical representation means you have to select this graph. Now you can see my graph will be selected. Okay, now for this particular graph you are having the two options. What is that? So add to your visuals, and second option will be formatting of your visuals. So you can do the formatting of the visuals, otherwise you can do the visualizations for the building of the visuals. We already completed the building of the visuals, means how the representation of the graph should be there. So now I am selecting with the second one will be formatting of the visualizations. In a formatting of the visualizations, again I am having two options. What is that? Visual and general. So here you can see in a visual what you are having. Legend you are having slices, details and rotation. If I am clicking on the general, you are having the properties, title, effects, data format, header icons, tool tips and some particular text format. Now what I want to do, in this particular title, I am not satisfying with this title. I need the comparison of cost and profit. Then the title should be like that. Because my representation in a dashboard, I want to show like that. So that purpose, uh, you have to go through with that. Okay, so that purpose what I want to do means here in general I want to click on the title. Here you can see what is the inbuilt title, sum of cost of something will be there. I'm just removing this one. Here I'm giving compare. You can see if I'm something changing automatically in my graphical representation of the data visualization is changing automatically. That's why you have to type here compare cost versus product. So here I am giving comparison cost versus profit. So this visualization I want to show. I have given the title. Now you can see the title will be changed. Previously you are having the another title. Now you are having the another title. So like that I have changed. And after changing what I want to do, this particular heading whatever you are taking, this title I just want to change with some particular colors. So which type of format you need you can change. I am taking here Arial black. Okay, you can see now it's changing. And later if you want to increase the size of the text you can increase. So if you want to decrease the size of the text you can decrease here. Here you can check everything you are changing here. So then later it should be bold means you can give bold. Then later what will be the text color? Inbuilt black will be there. I am not satisfying with the black color. I want to change the another color. Can you see? Here I have changed the color. Then when I have changed the color, right side you can see, just observe where we are showing visualizations. So in this particular area I have changed. Okay, you have changed the text color. Then the text color need any background. If you need the background, downside you are having the background color. Just click on the background color and here you can give any type of the background color whatever you need. Here I am giving the pink. Now you can see color will be changed. So like that you can change the title with text and background color and text color and size, font, everything you can change. But if you need the title in a starting side, middle side or ending side. I am giving in a middle side because I need in a middle center. That's why here you can see. So here I am giving the middle center based. Then later next one, if you need any subtitle, you can see if you are having any option, if you need any subtitle also you can select. If you are not okay with the subtitle, then just you can hide it. So now like that you have changed everything. Then after changing, what I am doing means, so I am taking here. Okay, so here I am changing here, the title will be changed. Okay, then the title will be completed. I am giving it as a hiding part. Now what I want to do, subtitle no need, spacing no need. So if I want to give any effects, you can click on the effects. So in that particular effects, if you want to give any some particular another colors or another modifications also you can give. So for my graphical representation, I want to give some particular coloring process like this. That purpose I have to proceed. So that is only I have to follow. So that purpose here I am just keeping the option. If you don't like this color na, you can change the color into any of other color. So which type of color you have satisfied, then you can change. You are thinking like all will be the same, then you can skip it off. Then you can go to the another color. So like that you have to change all things whatever you need. So that is the representation and that is the designing part, that is the visualization part whatever you need. So that purpose I have to follow. And if you don't like this color also, you can change the color. I am trying to change this color. Okay, so like that you can change the background color, and even that background color need which thickness and how you need the percentage also you can give. You can see if I am giving less percentage, it's coming very different. If I am taking the big color, then you can see the brightness is increasing. So like that however you need you can change. Then later, visual border, you can see the border is normal, right? So it just doesn't have any border. Then what you want to do means you have to check the border. Okay, so now the border I want to change. That's why here I'm just clicking on this, and here I want to change. Can you see now the options are not coming? Why I not selected my option? Now you can see I got the general option. Here I want to go to the FX. I already given the background color. Now I want to give the visual border. So visual border doesn't on. Now only I on the option. You're having the on and off options also. You can click on it. So here what I am doing, inbuilt a normal color will be there. I want to change the another color. So here I am trying to change with some blue color. Okay, so my effect color will be, visual border will be this one, and how much you need, the particular size of that thing, and width how much you need. You can see the width will be increased. So you will see later. So you just observe it. Yeah, here you can see. So if I am changing like that, automatically the color will be blue color, right? Previously you don't have any that much type of widthness everything for the border, but now you got this particular option with the border. Visual border will be the blue color. If you don't like the blue color, no, then you can change any of the other color. So I'm thinking I just want to change the purple color, then you can change the purple color. Something which type of color you need you can select. Then later the shadow, you can see whatever you are having these particular edges and all, that edges you need any shadow, then downside you just turn on this shadow option. Everything is in a visualization option only, just to see visualizations properly, that you have to check. So that is only we are doing. So here you can check. So that is only we are doing here. So then later what I have done, okay, I need the shadow also. Then I am owning the shadow. Which type of shadow you need color? So for this, the purple only there. If I need any shadow color will be different, you can see. So little bit shade I got here. If you are observing, you can see the little bit shadow. But even the shadow you need where? Outside, inside, or any place. Like you're having the two options, outside and inside. So I'm giving outside only because the shade should be different, and position wherever you need. So top side, bottom, left, center, something like that, and top right I have given. And if you want to take the downside, you can take the downside. So affects everything wherever you want to uh, take, you can see. So downside also we got some particular color. So if you're observing very carefully, you can see. So I will show you that one. You can observe very clearly. You can see some shade came here. You can see little bit shade came. So like that you got the shading option. So now what I want to do, and if you want to reset the default things also, you can click on the reset, and data format will be there. What are you having the data? No, the data modifications also you can do. And header icons you want to display, then it will display. Otherwise even the header icons also you can make some modifications. So tool tips of the calculations, like that. Whenever you're selecting the graphical representation, after completion of graphical representation in visualizations, you're having two type of visualizations, graph selection, and after selecting of the graph, everything you have to change means you can change in a visuals of the visualizations. Here you are having the normal visuals and general visuals. In general, title, heading, effect, background, visuals, your border, everything you can make some changes whatever you need. So like that I have completed my one process. Now you can see I just want to go through with the next option. So what is the next option? Here I am taking second graph. So I am selecting here second graph with profit. Next one, product wise profit along with the revenue. This is my graphical representation. I already given the selective of this particular graph with the pie chart graph. Now I'm just keeping this particular graph as like this. And otherwise if you want to give the donut also you can take. Ma'am, why you are taking the donut means the different colors will become in a donut also. That's why I'm taking. If you are satisfying with any other also you can take. So here what I want to do, the simple thing. Here also you want to change the title. Just double click on it. Here my graph will be selected, and you can come to the visuals. Here you can change the, go to the general, and you can take the title. So what is my title here? Compare comparison of comparison of profit, revenue and product. Profit versus revenue versus product. So this is my title. So I have given the title. Then later if you want to make any changes, size, increase, decrease also you can do. If you want to be with the color of that particular thing, the same thing. I'm just trying to make some modifications. So same thing I'm just taking like that. Now I have changed the another color. So here I'm giving the background will be like this. Okay, this background is not okay. I'll go with this. And then later the title should be in a middle, and like that I have changed. And remaining graph effects means the background need any color like that. So here I am trying to give some particular color like this, and you can do some particular modifications whatever you need. So it's not a thing like if you want to be any type of option. So that is a thing if you want to start and if you want to proceed with this one. So that's the important thing you have to follow. And coming to the next one will be, this is the option, right? So if you completed this particular option, this is the second graph. So now you can see what I told. Today we have to discuss some particular requirements. So before starting the particular requirements, so I just want to take another graph. What is that means? Based on the cost wise, based on the product wise, what is my profit? So this I am selecting, I am just keeping here. The third graph I am keeping here. Okay, so the third graph I am keeping here. So now you can see this particular graph purpose, I am just changing only the title. I don't want to do some modifications and all. Means I can change the, but first you have to select the graph. Then later you can come to here, you can change the graph here. and you can start the process. So here I am trying to give cost versus product versus profit. So I am giving here cost versus product versus profit. So I have selected the title like that. So then the title I want to do just small modifications in a general, and here I'm having the title, and that should be with middle. Okay, I'm not changing any color. If you want to change the color also you can change, that is not a problem. So I have given the color. Now what I want to do here in a visuals, you can see generals till now we have changed title, background, effects and all something. Now you can see for the visuals what it's showing: x-axis, y-axis, legends for that, and grid lines, zoom slider, columns and data labels. So many of the options it's showing. So that purpose what you want to do means you want to do something. So what is that? Just click on the x-axis. Just click on the x-axis. Means what you are having the x-axis, that x-axis whatever you want to do modifications, you can change the modifications in x-axis. In x-axis I have clicked on the values, and here whatever you're having the x-axis information you can see. Can you observe here? This is changing. Actually, this is changing. Whatever you are seeing, this will be changing, and here because of this particular area here you are changing, because that is the x-axis. Here I am just keeping the bold. You can see it will be bold now. Then later I am changing the color. So which type of color you need, you can change the color. More colors also you can try. You're just boring with that particular colors, you can change the color. So like that you can change any type of the color. So I'm giving the red color. Can you see here the color will be changed? Then later you can see how much percentage you want to be height. Okay, in a x-axis. Then the height will be changed or not. Then downside, everything I am changing here only. In a visualizations only I am changing. Just please check with that. Then later you can see title. Title means which title? Not for the main heading of the title of this particular graph. Now you are in a visuals with the x-axis. X-axis what you are having exactly here, the name, product something will be there. Now here you can see I am just clicking on the title. Here what you are having exactly, that you can proceed. Auto is nothing but the product will be there, no, that one. Otherwise if you want to do any modifications, you can see if I am changing here automatically here is changing, but I don't want to change anything, auto only I need. So I don't want to change anything, auto process I want to do. So here I am giving example, the same thing I am giving product. Then you can see it should be bold, means you can be a bold, and later then you can modification the colors. And which type of the color I need means I am thinking I need the green color, and I have tried to give the green color. Okay, I changed the green color of my x-axis title name. Then later the layouts, however you need the layouts you can keep. So like that my x-axis content will be completed. X-axis will be completed with my attributes, with my title of the x-axis. Now the x-axis will be completed. I just want to go through with the y-axis. Now I have clicked on the y-axis, and here you can see some modifications whatever you need. Okay, so here you can see invert range you need means you can select, and logarithmic scale C means these are the calculations, inbuilt calculations and modifications and all. So that you need means you can proceed with that particular requirements. So that much of importance will be there if you are selecting that one. Okay, so now you can see the visuals and title will be there along with the values. So you can see whatever you are having the values, these particular x-axis, sorry, y-axis, that is also you can do some modifications with some particular colors. Here I am giving the green color. Can you observe here the color will be changed of the y-axis? Yes, changed. Then later you can see the title also I want to change. I don't want to change the title name, I want to change the only title color. So here opposite colors I have given for understanding purpose. Simple thing you can observe here. So previously I have changed here x-axis, now I am changing with the y-axis with the title and attributes and everything. So like that you have changed the so many of modifications. So this is a requirement. If you want to do more modifications also, the legends is nothing but what? What is the meaning of the legends? Sum of the cost, sum of the product profit. These are only the legends, right? The legends also you can do some modifications where you want to keep. Top left will be there. Can you see? Top side, left side only you are having, right? If you want to do that modifications, you can select. I don't need top left. It's looking like very what is it? The mode will be not good. Then I'm just taking that one to top right. You can see it's changing to top right. Previously it's there here. Now I clicked on the top right, then came. And downside you need also you can keep. But downside already busy. Okay, so fully busy, and here also busy. Here it's looking like very consistent. That's why I'm just changing to this particular place. So like that I have changed my graphical representation. And the title also, if you want to give anything, you can give. So like that, zoom slider, if you want to add for your requirement, you can add. You can see you're having the zoom slider. Increase, decrease, then you can check with the zoom slider. So you're having the zoom slider option also. You can check it. So normally zoom slider also will be available. So like that you have to check. So this much of graphical representations will be completed, right? Now you can go through with the theoretical part now. After completion of the theoretical part, I will show you the remaining requirements. Hope you understand till now what you have done. Visualizations, with the formatting of visualizations we have done. Now I want to discuss about some particular theory, sorting, filtering and formulas and the functions. So in this particular sorting, what is the first thing is sorting. Sorting is nothing but, so wherever you are having some particular data, you have to sort. So how you can sort? There may be, here you can see this particular GIF file. So here you are having some particular option, and with some particular option with the sorting option. The sorting is nothing but wherever you are seeing the transformations, right? There also you can see the sorting option. I will show you that particular sorting option how you want to use here. So means you are having the sorting option with the ascending order, descending order, and any type of particular order also you have to mention, then you can mention. So that much of importance will be there when you are checking with this particular sorting option. So it may available based on your particular database. So the database should be a main role here. After applying of that particular database you can get. So the graphical representations with this particular sorting is very important. You can do the many type of sortings, whatever you need. You can proceed with some particular sorting option. So here you can see the sorting will be going on like that. So you have to apply the data in a transforms also. You can sorting means the filter, you can do go through with the any type of option. Then you can select on it. Then later also you are having the another option. Here also you can do, and later you can see you are having the many type of the sorting options. Which type of sorting option you need, you can select. So that is the sorting option. Coming to the next one will be the filtering. Sorting is nothing but what? I need ascending order or descending order or some particular order I can follow it, sort, right? And filtering is nothing but that I'm having the 1,000 type of the samples. In that particular thousand type of the samples, I want to filter only 5 samples or 20 samples. Or if you want to filter only, for example, I'm having the countries of all countries. In that I need only 5 countries. For example, UK, US, India, Australia, something like that. So then you can filter whatever you need. So wanted thing exactly for your representation purpose, what you need, you can do the filtering process. That is only the filtering. You can see you're having already graph also, you can select, then automatically the filtering will become. Because when you are seeing normally, the entire graphical representation should be for the entire graph. But if you are selecting like this, then it's showing as like the particular option when you are going through with this, with the filtering. That is only you can call it as a filtering. And coming to the third one will be formulas and functions. Today we can see the basic formulas and functions how it can take. Means you can be with the inbuilt measure calculations, and sometimes you can take with some particular functions also. So in that particular thing, the first one will be about the functions. If you're starting the functions, having the many of the options. Okay, calculations and summation functions, random functions, so division and what DAX functions, so many of functions will be there. Actually that will be little bit advanced. Coming to the next one, formulas. You're having the new measure, and there you can check the new measure and quick measure, both you can see. These are the calculation parts at a purpose you have to use. So like that you have to do so many of the calculations. Okay, so today after completion of the graphical presentation, we have to check the sorting and filtering and as well as calculations with the formulas. So first we will start with the filtering process. Sorry, sorting process we will start. So now I want to start with the sorting process. So for the purpose of the sorting process, what I want to do? So for the sorting purpose, you can see if I am selecting this particular one, you can see you'll get so many type of the options here, and you can go through with that. So here you can see you're having so many type of the options. You can go through with any type of the options. Otherwise, you can see if you're selecting of that particular data, then automatically it can try to give some particular options for it. So starting onwards, we can see that particular sortings under, and then you can understand how the going exactly. Okay, so now I will show you again. I am taking the data. Okay, I'm just going to the file and sorry. So here you can see get data will be there. So I'm taking the Excel sheet again. For sorting purpose I'm showing now. So I'm taking again Kevin cookies. But in that particular Kevin cookies, previously we have selected. Actually, in this particular Excel sheet only you're having 3 sheets again. So what is the 3 sheets? Table 3, data and new data. Already we have selected the new data. Now I'm selecting the data. After selecting of this particular one, whenever you're seeing the particular selective of the option, you can see there option. Okay. Here you can observe how it's going on exactly. So here you can see if I'm clicking the data, then what is the second option you know already, right? So if you are seeing this particular one, then you have to click on the transform. And here this is my data, right? So for example, if I selected the data, why I'm selecting the data means previously I have selected the new data. That's why I'm selecting now data. Then later I am clicking on the transform the data. Now I clicked on the transform the data, right? Now you can see in this particular area, whatever you're doing, all things related for the sorting option only. Okay, here you can see. So if you want to sort anything, then you can do the sorting of so many of the options with this. Okay, I'm selecting the new data, and here if you want to do any sorting options, you can do the sorting options. So here you can see how many sortings will be there. Here you can see the particular options with sort ascending and sort descending. Okay, remove the empty text filters. So here I am giving the sort ascending. Can you check? Already changed. Then here I am coming to the product. Here also I am giving based on the sorting of ascending order. All I am giving in ascending order. This is one type of the attribute, this is one type of the attribute, this is one type of the attribute. I am trying to do the sorting option for all things will be ascending order. It's not a matter, whatever you need the sorting you can select. For my purpose I am selecting as like a sorting of ascending order. Okay, then for the profit also I am selecting as a ascending order. So like this so many will be there. You can select whatever you need. So that's the option, I will show you that. So I will show you the next option. That is the sorting. Next I will show you. So that is about the sorting. So that is about like we have to go through the sorting like that. So that will be the option. So whenever you're doing the transformation, automatically the sorting will come like that only. So that will be the main sorting option. So next one, I want to discuss about the filtering. And before going to the filtering techniques, then you can see how the filtering is going on exactly. So this is a filtering option. So in this particular filtering you can see, so whatever you are having the graph already, you can do the filtering like that. Which one graph you need, and you can select the graphing like that. The filtering like that you can select. So that are the filtering actually. So like that any type of filterings you can do. Which type of filtering you need, you can select the type of filtering. So that is the advantage of that particular thing. So this is one type of the option, filtering purpose. And after completion of the option, the next one will be about what? Formulas and calculations. So you can observe that one, formulas and calculations. And in these formulas and calculations, you have to see the two options, new measures and measures, right? So here only we have to do the calculations and as well as particular functions. So everything will be here only. Like that you have to do some particular calculations. Here you can see two type of options coming, new measure and quick measure. So what is the meaning of the new measure and quick measure means? If you are clicking on the quick measure, no need to use any type of formulas. Directly you can utilize your particular requirements, whatever you need. But I don't need like that. I need the calculations with my formulas means you have to select this new measure. So if I'm clicking on the new measure now, automatically it will open the option. Then it will show the just you have to select the values whatever you need. Then automatically it will prepare the inbuilt addition, subtraction, average, aggregations will be there. No, that it can do. Quick measure, automatically formulas will come. Just you have to select the input, and based on that you are clicking the button, output will come. That is a quick measure. But if you are selecting this particular new measure, whenever you are selecting the new measure, then the system will be open like this. In this particular area, you have to give one variable for this some new measure. So definitely you are doing some calculations means that calculations should save into some particular folder, right? So that purpose here, for example, sales icon is equal to, this is the variable name. In that particular variable name, I am starting with the switch true. Sales will be greater than 70 lakhs, greater than 40 lakhs. So like that I am just showing the option. So these type of calculations you have to do with yourself in the new measure. So that is about the formula based and as well as the function based. And much more calculations tomorrow we will see. In between having the doubt, just give the message. That's all for today. And that's about the application of for today. And coming to the internship, if you have any internship requirements about this data analytics, if you want to see in-depth information with the practical more, then you can proceed with that and you can complete it. And the certification will be IETE certification course, and later you are having the three master classes with the VLSI, AI agents and as well as DevOps based. If you're interested, please scan the QR code and you can complete it. That's for the class for today. Having any doubts, you can keep the message. Now we will see the chat box, what we are having the messages on it. Okay. Uh, Screen size is very small. That is not a screen size only here, because if you are opening the software, it should be like that only. You have to increase the, you have to zoom it. We don't have another option for that. Okay, hope you understand, Mohammed. Attendance sheet already pinned attendance sheet, please go through ahead. It's not a problem. You can take any type of the graphical representations, but for the comparison, I like that graph. That's why I have selected. Okay, so that's all for today class. And having any doubts, you can keep the message. That's for today. And to my purpose, I just want to ask the question, what is difference between Power BI and Tableau? What is difference between Power BI and Tableau? Already the first day we have discussed. If you are having any idea, just please go through it. If you are doing the fully zooming of the screen, means is not possible to see the entire option of the software tool. That's why my suggestion, you can zoom your screen in your screen. Okay, if I'm doing the people who are using the laptop, it will be okay. Who are using the, they will see very clearly. With the mobiles means you have to zoom it. We don't have any other option. Okay, so note for that. Any online tool for the Power BI. Actually, the online process you are having only the Power BI also. In online also you are having the Power BI only. But offline purpose Power BI desktop, online purpose Power BI only there. You can proceed with that. Having any doubts, just try to keep the message similar to SQL. SQL is the database format, right? Like we can do some particular tabular formats, everything, and whatever you need, the calculations and all. So there you can see the tabular format mostly, and here the everything you can do with the visualizations. That's all for today. And having any doubt, just keep the message in chat box. Day 4 attendance already given. Please proceed with that. That's all for today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Having any doubts, you can keep the message. Power BI tool only directly. We don't have any other one. Directly you can proceed. Even if if you are having any files with the Power BI, we can open with your mobiles also. Mobile option also will be there. Once please check with that. That's all for today. Thank you. Thanks to all people. If you want to share this information with your friends, then you can share this particular information. And if you want to contact anything, we are having the details of the contact. Just please proceed with that. Okay, if you like this one, please comment, share, like, and please try to subscribe. If you want to watch this one, and just go to the pantechelearning website in a YouTube and try. And already what we are having the options. The previous options and present options you can check. And if you ma'am, we didn't receive the day 3 link for the lecture. Actually yesterday I have given to you, so you should be at the time, so then only you'll get the attendance link. So that's why we are giving the live session. Okay, hope you understand this one. Thank you. uh, Previous sessions attendance links not possible to repost again, so that's why you have to attend the live session. That's it. Thank you all people. Thanks for joining.